Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, Big Funk, thinking right in my living room, doing what I do for you. Today, I got a nice little subject for you. It's going to get a little controversial every now and then, but I do what I do for you. Writers in 25 Rule led by storytelling, story with a message in the story for life. These are life lessons. I'm giving them, you tuning in and receiving them. Perfect match. Let's go. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Knowing yourself a little bit better. That's what it's all about. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of obtaining spiritual enlightenment. Knowing who you are. And that leads me to the question I ask every time. Know thyself. It's a question you should have the answer to for yourself. Let's go. A person who knows not, and knows not that they know not, foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not, but knows that they know not, is simple. I can teach you. Tune in. That's why I do what I do for you. I got you. A person who knows not and believes they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. Let them go. A person who knows, but knows not that they know, is asleep. I can awaken them. I'm a spiritual alarm clock. I can wake you up with knowledge. I got you too. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers. Know thyself, and to Maya be true. Got to have it balanced. Life is like riding that bike. You got to keep it balanced and you got to keep it moving. Okay, good analogy. I like that one. All right, here we go. Excuse me. Today, I just read through the kinds of people, okay? Let's talk about those people who believe they know but don't know, and what makes them dangerous to themselves and others. Okay, it's a lot of that going around, so a lot of that going around. Let's talk about that, okay? Right thinkers. If you believe you know, but don't, you won't change because of the belief that you think you know something. It ain't that you think you know, but if you believe, that means you don't know, but you're going on feeling emotions. Bad leaders, good servants, bad leaders. Okay. Your belief system should be enhanced with knowledge and proof, evidence. In order to believe something, you have to pretty much know and understand what you're believing in. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I don't believe what I know. I believe things that I don't know. My belief system is something that I don't know. My knowledge and wisdom comes from what I do know. Difference. Belief is hoping for something unseen and not had until you know it to be. So belief is still unsure. It's not proof. It's what you believe, and that's not always the best method to use when you're trying to use logic, reason, and common sense. Belief is out the window. That's what my point is. All right. I know a lot of believers of the well-dressed lie. A bunch of them. It ain't my job to correct them. It ain't my job to change them. It's my point to make out to them. If that's what you're doing, that's fine. If it's working for you, be my guest. But if it ain't working for you, try something else. Right thinking. I got you. All right. See, I don't waste time trying to change their belief system with the naked truth. Don't waste my time trying to convince you of what I know. If that's what you believe, knock yourself out. Just don't pour it onto me. Just don't bring it to me because I can care less about your beliefs. I don't bring my belief to you. I'm bringing you knowledge and understanding, information that you can use, not beliefs. Okay. Here you go. Knowing thyself is the goal of all right thinkers. We are told ignorance is our downfall. My people will suffer for lack of knowledge. Why haven't we made gaining knowledge a priority? I'll wait. I ain't got that much time, but I got a problem with that. The phrase, know thyself, should be our mantra. Why? To aspire to do better in our life. When you know you, everything else takes care of itself. If you take care of everything else and don't know you, that's called ass backwards. Knowing your name don't mean you know yourself. Self-knowledge, spiritual information, and things that will help you know yourself. You can't think or figure out yourself. You need help. This is what the sage and the masters of ancient times, their job was to do just that. Give you the tools you need to build yourself to be better. Okay? I studied to get the knowledge of self. You have to know that for yourself. I can talk to them blue in the face, but until you initiate the things you need to do to make it work for you, it's a waste of your both our time. Okay? So I'll just give you the push you in the right direction. Go that way. That's all I can do for you. All right? Right thinking philosophy gives you self-knowledge, the tool that you need, that's been passed down from our ancient ancestors. I don't have nothing new. I got the old stuff. So if you like new, I ain't your man. If you want good and what works and old, I'm your man. Okay? I just get it done. I ain't care how it look. Okay? The scenery, my cat sit back there chilling. I could care less about what's behind me. I'd rather be sitting in front of my pyramid. I don't got spoiled, but without all the luxuries of that, I do what I do. Talk to you, educate you, enlighten you to what I do. That's what I do for you. Okay? All the other stuff is window dressing. I ain't got a window dresser, so I'm still can do what I do. Next one is, you have an academic knowledge don't mean you know yourself. And I get a little, because I don't have a problem with people having scholarly and academic knowledge. But I got a problem when they have no self-knowledge. With that, I have an issue. That's all. The academic knowledge you get from the powers that be, your institution and school, don't give you self-knowledge. The ancients taught that first. Again, backwards. I have master degrees. One's from Tons of Fun University. You ever heard of that one? Okay, but I got a master's degree in that. I also got a master's and a PhD degree from Freakout University. See? All these degrees, if I don't know myself, do them degrees make anything? I'm just saying. Okay? I'm a scholar. Inflation in the nation, ignorance in the nation don't bother me. I'm a scholar with self-knowledge, as you can plainly see. I'm a winner because it's in my blood. I was born for this, all right? Can't nobody do nothing like me. I be jitterbugging in my neighborhood. Back in the day, that's the place you could always find me. Now, I'm just spitting information and helping you obtain knowledge that I've learned over the years through my experiences. Sorry about that. Get back. All right. I know myself through studying and living the lessons I learned. So, trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Knowing thyself is gaining knowledge and obtaining knowledge from what? Your life experiences, and you use them to be better for it. Some lessons are good, some are not, but there should still be lessons that you learn from and better yourself from. That's life. That's how it's done. Being a scholar, making big dollars, don't mean you know yourself. Again, I got a problem with those kind of people, nobody in particular, but trust me, because you got all that knowledge and got all the degrees, and if you don't know who you are, fall short. All right, I'm Dr. Wright. Yeah, I thought I can get a master's degree, okay? I had my master's degree and PhDs from life, not universities. Big difference, okay? Understand that, please. I meet that kind of people all the time. I ask them one question. You know you? You know thyself? Well, I'm still working on it. We're done. I'm good. No problem. But yet you got degrees, all that, but don't know who you are. So I'm speaking from experience. Again, I know these kind of people. That's all. Believing in the Bible, here you go, with all your heart, don't mean you know yourself. Again, believing in something don't mean it's right, don't mean it's true, don't mean nothing. It's just that you believe in it. When you get information, when you get proof, then your belief disappears to turn to what? Knowing. Knowledge of self isn't how much money you make, but how much knowledge you obtain and live and show. Lawyers, they know law. They should. That's what they study. Doctors, they know medicine. Again, that's what they study. A sage knows himself. I'm a sage. Thank you. That's my point. I teach truth, aka spiritual knowledge, right thinking, knowledge, not a belief system, a way of life. You don't have to believe right thinking. You can live it and know for yourself how it works. That's the difference. Let's go. I learned the truth from our ancients, and I mastered those truths over the years to make one thing perfectly unclear. I know what I know. Why? Because I put the time in to study, to learn it, and live it. So that's what makes me a master of what I do for you. All right, here you go. I'm about to wrap it up. Again, I appreciate you tuning in. Spiritual knowledge is not taught in the BS system or the universities. They say experience is the best teacher. I got my experience in life, so I had the best teacher. Okay, understand that. You can learn all the academic knowledge you want. It still ain't spiritual knowledge. It still ain't gonna get you no closer to God. Fine if you want to make money and walk around and profess to be something, that's cool. But if you ain't living and doing and being, God could care less about your degrees. Just like me. Don't care. All right, here you go. Right thinking philosophy teaches academic knowledge also. I'm familiar with academia. Okay, trust me. I know academia knowledge. Trust me. If you think not, again, you test me. I pass every time. Okay, easily. Can I test you? Will you pass? With no problem. All right. I am that I am, and I can prove who I am. Okay, let the Masons say, "Want to be tried and tried again." Okay, tried, never deny me, tried again. But that's the philosophy that the Masons have. I know that too. Again, I have Masonic knowledge. So again, I learned academic knowledge before I learned spiritual knowledge, and now I know both. But the bottom is, I know myself. Do you? Tune in. I got you. I got some more. I'll be back.